Torpor, thank you for the treat for the bar staff. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh, knocking things over. I am going to quickly, when the warm-up break starts, nip away, and I will have that treat as soon as we get onto the main screen, okay? Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're cooler than I am right now, because, ooh, goodness gracious, I am warm. Yeah, I know treats for the bar staff are your firsts. I understand that. And you're fine to continue as you are. Though you do appear to have been the first one here. Right, I'm going to nip away whilst the warm-up break plays. I will be back as soon as I can. Hi Tabby, welcome in. Tidders, welcome in. Hope you're both doing well. Did I miss anybody while I was away? Don't think so. Oh gosh. Tabby, congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the chat for this stream. Anything else that happened prior to that in chat does not matter, you were officially first. Blast from the past, yeah. It had to be the sound for the first command, it really did. We've got so many little nods to Sonic the Hedgehog on this channel. It seems only right and proper that we have a Sonic the Hedgehog sound effect of some variety. And what better place for it? Oh. Please excuse the sound of a fan in the background if you can hear it. It is horrendously warm in my office today. Has been all day. There's some beautiful pink fluffy clouds outside that I can just sort of see beyond the houses. They look beautiful. And for anybody that remembers that track, yes, they are in fact little fluffy clouds. I love the way the sky looks in the summer, but I hate the way the air feels.
Hello there.
Hello, Soul. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. The warm-up break is almost done. Soon I will be showing you what I have lost my entire day to. There we go. Hi, everybody. Please excuse the sheen on my face. Again, it's really fucking warm. Torpor, thank you for that treat that you redeemed. It is a bunny rabbit. What is our pleasure this night? We are gonna be playing some Crow Country. I've been playing this all day. I have just finished it. And I went, you know what? I have enjoyed this so much that I've lost an entire day to it, despite the heat. And I want to share it with my community. So I'm going to. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Crow Country. Now, feels a little pointless to do this, but I do have to make a quick disclaimer at the beginning here. I received this product for free. I would have bought it if the devs hadn't given me a code, but I begged them for a code. Because this is by SFB Games, the people who brought us Tangle Tower and Detective Grimoire and Haunt the House. 3 games which I fucking adore. So I knew when they announced their first ever 3D game and that it was going to be a survival horror game set in an abandoned theme park, I fucking knew it was going to be glorious. And you know what? I was right. I was 100% fucking right. It is amazing. I have enjoyed this to no end. I have enjoyed it enough to stream it for you immediately after finishing playing it. Might as well lose the evening to it as well. Exactly. So the thing is, I got an A rank on my first ever playthrough of this, which is nice. That's very validating for me. But more importantly than that, I have unlocked New Game Plus features. So we're going to have some extra fun that I didn't get to have on the first playthrough. No clowns. It is a Corvid-themed theme park. Another reason why I was very excited about this game. Crow Country is the name of the theme park. It is crow-themed. I can't wait to get to the bit of the game where the gift shop opens up so I can show you all of the cool toys. Like, this is a game where I desperately want them to make merch for it. There are specific bits of merch in the game that I want to become real. Hello, Dash. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I've just realised my microphone is miles away from my face and therefore not picking me up properly. That's better. That should actually be picking me up properly now. You should be hearing me more clearly as well, which, having listened to some of the VOD from the Hollow Knight stream, I really need to get better about that. So if I ever sound kind of foggy or anything like that, tell me, because I will move my microphone. I'm also gonna turn the light down a little bit because, oh my god, that's bright. And I am a creature of darkness. Just doing a tad of modded Minecraft. Very nice. So, things to tell you about this game and about the company behind it. This is... Oh, Tabby's seen me setting up the content warning, yes. Which should appear. Just hoping that my content warning thingy actually works for a change. Because I know we've had some trouble with that. Just checking to make sure it is actually running. I'm lazy and copy paste. Hey Buff, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I was so confused when I saw another alert with what I'd just written, and yeah, thank you, Tabby. Oh, very cool, Dash. Bless you, Porthos. Porthos has got the sneezels all of a sudden. But yeah, there's no coulrophobia warning for this. This is kind of Silent Hilly, kind of Resident Evil-y, so as long as you're okay with those kind of things. Ah, yes, Kian mentioned in the Discord, my condolences to you both, Buff. Other than that, I hope you're doing okay. Cat is being a good emotional support cat. Good kitty. Please pet the kitty for being good. Yeah, big hugs. Timers. Where are my timers? Oh, Chibi-tan has so much stuff in them. It's really difficult sometimes to just grab the one thing I need. Okay, they're both switched on, so it should work. Hello, Nat. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, it should work. I may need to adjust the timer on it, though, because it might be a timing randomization thing. Oh my dash. Oh my. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I did. Unintentionally, but I did. There's no denying that. Okay. I'm going to bring the microphone down a little bit. Hopefully it won't affect your ability to hear me comfortably and clearly. But it was just in my eye line enough to bother me. Okay, here we go. So, fun things about this game. It has two modes. It has a survival horror mode, where you can actually take damage, you can die, all that kind of stuff. But it also has an exploration mode, which is a non-violent mode. So if, for example, you wanted to stream this game and didn't want the pressure of having to survive, you could play it in exploration mode. We're not going to do that today because I want to try and get an S rank on this playthrough to unlock the last of the new fancy stuff that you can get in New Game Plus. We're going to do it on survival horror. That also gives you folks a better idea of what the game is like in general, I think. I will say that other than my battery's dying on my controller, which is why the stream has started late. I'll explain that in more detail in a minute. Thank you for the treat for Porthos buff. That's okay, Nat. Please never feel like you have to participate. You are welcome to put your feet up in the Lurkers Lounge and just chill out and vibe if you want to. There's no clowns in this, Nat, don't worry. If there was clowns in this, there would be a big old coulrophobia warning all over the stream, but there's not. There are no clowns. There are crows. There are zombies? Question mark. It's kind of hard to explain what they are. There's some mild body horror, I would say. Little hack for that one, wired controller. I cannot have wired controllers because of this menace. The reason I don't have wired headphones is because the last 3 pairs of wired headphones I've had, this little fucker has jumped up and ripped the wires out. So I can't have wired controllers and I can't have wired headsets because he jumps up at me and rips the wires out. So I have to have wireless. But yeah, other than me doing some silly things and my battery's dying. I heard you say coulrophobia and figured that meant there were clowns. I love body horror. Yeah, no clowns in this. No clowns whatsoever. I literally just finished it before I started the stream, and I can guarantee you it is 100% clown-free. There are lots of crows. My cat plays with my headphones. See, technically what Porthos does is play with my headphones and my controllers, but he plays too hard. And, you know, that gets expensive quickly. So, yeah. I will stick with having to suffer through my batteries occasionally dying. The only reason it was a problem today is because I was not paying attention to how much battery life I'd used recently, because I've been using my controller a lot recently, and I'd just gone into an area that was full of enemies when my batteries died. And unlike if you're playing a game on the Switch, Steam games don't automatically pause when your controller disconnects, because they assume that you can just switch to your keyboard. And I couldn't, because it wouldn't let me, because it still thought there was a controller plugged in. So I got eaten by a zombie and lost half an hour's worth of gameplay because I hadn't saved in a while because I didn't think I needed to because I was doing really well. Don't be like me, folks. Save your fucking game. Thank you for the treat for the bar staff, Buff. It's a different kind of bunny rabbit. You know, I hear that a lot, Sol. Tim Curry is genuinely single-handedly to blame for a good 50 to 60% of the world's coulrophobes. And I have a very good friend who is absolutely petrified of clowns because of Stephen King's It. I haven't turned my Switch on since I beat Tears of the Kingdom. It's been a while since I turned my Switch on as well, to be fair. Just like, I've not wanted to play anything that's been Switch exclusive. I just play everything on my PC. No, Porthos. I've already petted you. I'm really warm, and petting you just makes me warmer. I need you to just relax, okay? Can you do that for me? Please. Thank you. I was actually saying please back at him because he just very gently put his paw on my leg like, pretty please pet me. But mate, I'm melting. You're really warm. I'll bring the chair closer. He's been so needy all of a sudden. How many people love Demons due to Tim Curry's performance in Legend? Very good question. Very good question. Just means he did a terrific job in the role. He really did. And Bill Skarsgård taking up the mantle of Pennywise for the more recent version of it was amazing as well. Like, he was proper method with it too. I know there are folks in chat that won't be able to watch the making of Stephen King's It for obvious reasons, but for anybody that can, seriously look at the making of documentaries for the more recent Stephen King's It films, because holy shit, some of the work that went into making those movies as good as they were, it's phenomenal. Anyway, so on to Crow Country. I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you all. I've thoroughly enjoyed this today. Yeah, that's fair, Soul. So we're going back in time. The year 1990. Cast your minds back to 1990. Fuck, some of you wouldn't have even been alive in 1990.
Brothers and sisters of Nod,
If anyone asks,
I welcome you to Planet
my name is
CNC.
Mara. Streetback guy, welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. How you doing, Street? Lovely to see you. There we go. The content warning does work. Just finished my first run of this game, so I'm hyped. So I have also just finished my first run of this game. I'm on my own for the late night lounge tonight because Dee's on holiday, and I was just like, what do I stream today? What can I play for one session, and then not play and it not be an issue, so that when Dee comes back next weekend, we can get on with our next playthrough. Mara? Mara as in Mega 10 Mara? No, Soul. No. She's very clearly not Mara the Penis Chariot. Look at her. Does she look like a penis chariot to you? Honestly.
You filthy.
Honestly. Yeah, so I actually started the stream late because I was doing the final boss. But I was like, what should I stream today? I've got a couple of things that devs have sent me that I could maybe stream. And then started the stream late because I was playing Crow Country and went, you know what, fuck it, we're playing Crow Country tonight. Because I've really, really enjoyed it. This is a very, very good game. Okay, so folks will have already twigged, we're going for a sort of classic PlayStation kind of look for the game. Gonna remind you all, this is SFB's first ever 3D game. It's their first survival horror game. And more importantly, SFB is 2 guys and whoever from their friend group they can get to help them out. The credits for this game are fucking tiny. So I'd like you folks to bear that in mind as we go through this. Something important stored in my car. It's my box of handgun ammo. Take some ammo. I have enough. Also, it is the 90s. We drive a white Ford Fiesta. Any car fans in chat want to verify if this is a Ford Fiesta? It doesn't look like the white Ford Fiesta that my mum and dad had, but my mum and dad had a specific kind of Ford Fiesta. Hello, Rocket. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It certainly is a car. Yes, it is. It's locked. There's a silver keyhole. E.L. Crow. It's the wheel. The hubcaps are solid gold. Ugh, what a show off. In my expert knowledge, that looks like it would be an Autobot. Hope that helps. Bravo. There's a lovely old white beach-style Jeep in town. Very cool. Rims! So this is E.L. Crow's car. We can tell by the custom number plate that says E.L. Crow. Gold hubcaps. Ah, hello. You weren't there before. I need to shoot at that, but I'm not going to do it yet. Effortlessly lively crow. It me. It's a car. This is a really nice car, but it's covered in trash. I guess the owner doesn't care for it anymore. There's blood on the ground. What happened here? Can I look at the little crow? No, I can't. I can only shoot at it. Oh, I have to actually load my gun first. There we go. 1 of 42 crows found. So, Street, you probably won't have seen this yet either. I'm doing a New Game Plus run. So, New Game Plus spoilers. Got a medkit. Padlock looks a little rusty. Will probably break with enough force. A single shot should do it. Careful it doesn't latch onto your brain and keep you stuck in the Olympic Peninsula. The only thing I know about New Game Plus is the Crystal Crows. We also have, let's see what I unlocked in the bonus items. Oh gosh. Well, these are adorable. Loving the character model. Yeah, the character models in this game are great. Okay. There we go. It was Torpor that made the Godzilla noise. I was looking in chat like, where's Hans? Hans does the Godzilla command when he comes in. Bambi Meets Godzilla was made by one person, but he managed to extend the credits to include things like Marv Newland, produced by Mr. and Mrs. Newland, and Bambi's wardrobe made by Marv Newland. Amazing. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, so for achieving certain ranks in your playthroughs, you unlock bonus items. As you can see, I have the bonus item you get for a B rank and the bonus item you get for an A rank. I do not have the S rank. Complete the game with a rank of S or above to unlock this item. Crow wings. No idea what it does. I love that the crowbar has a little crow head on it. That is so fucking cute. And you know what? I kind of want to... We're gonna screen cap that, and it might end up being a sticker, because it's cute. So I want the crowbar. Because my biggest problem on my last playthrough was... Look, it's in the corner. Perfect. Can I? No. I still have to use my gun for that. Not enough crow puns? I know, right? More crow puns, please. There we go. Was that I was wasting a lot of my handgun ammo on opening crates and bottles to get more handgun ammo, which seems like a false economy. So if I can do that with the crowbar instead... Controls seem very smooth. They're really good. Like, this is their first 3D game, and I'm going to say that a lot. Because, frankly, I have been following SFB for a long, long time. Since they did Haunt the House, in fact. And... you never know what they're going to put out next. They're just... they're mind-blowingly talented in every possible way within the game's development space. Now, I know some folks in the Clock Tower, because a lot of the Clock Tower stream team picked up review codes for this, for, I think, pretty obvious reasons. But I know one member of the Clock Tower did manage to soft lock themselves by getting caught between two pieces of scenery. But you know what? For a first fucking 3D game, for one person to experience getting stuck between two pieces of scenery, that's pretty fucking impressive. Hey, RNG, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Cat almost turned off my laptop when rubbing her head on it. Oh dear. Somebody thinks you should get an early night, I think.
Hello there.
I'm glad you're still here, though. So we've got our little torch, as is only right and proper for a survival horror game. What's that? It's a bottle containing an antidote. We'll take that. These come in really handy. So, for the purposes of getting an S rank, I have to make sure I use as few healing items as possible. There are some that I absolutely have to use, because, like, it's unskippable stuff. I have to find all the secret items. And I cannot die. And then I will get an S rank. That's all I have to do for S rank. So it's actually a pretty forgiving game as well. It does only have one ending. It's not like a Silent Hill where you get multiple endings based on what you do throughout the course of the game. It is just the one ending. But you know what? Again, first survival horror game they've ever made. I'll fucking take one ending that you can't change. No worries at all, RNG. It's a diagram of a video game controller. Oh yeah, I love this as well. So you've got this right at the very beginning of the game where it gives you just all the controls in context in the universe. You also have access to them from the pause menu. But all of the available information, like all of the signs and stuff that you see, Megabyte Magazine, tips and tricks, these are dotted about all over the map. But every single one of them that you've come across, whether you read them or not, they turn up in the save rooms. So if you ever need a refresher, it's all there for you. It's really nice. Been reminding myself when I make stuff, better imperfect than not there. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Exactly. I say that to Slow all the fucking time. Because he is a perfectionist when it comes to a lot of stuff. And I'm just like, just do it. Just make it. You can fix it up later if you have to. It's such a hard thing to internalize, but yeah, exactly, it is. It's horrendously hard to internalize, and I am just as bad for it as other people are, but I've gotten to a point now where I'm like, yeah, my thing is mediocre. I don't care. I put it out there. Even if I do care deep down inside, I just keep saying that I don't care that it's mediocre. And one day I'll believe it. Hey, Poirot, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah. The trash cans, the bins in this game are fucking adorable. Look at that. Look at that derpy little crow face on the bin lid. Isn't that adorable? Can't wait to finally make my own video game sometime soon. Hopefully it will be as good as this game. I'm sure it will, Street. To me, it doesn't matter what a game looks like. Heck, it doesn't even matter if the controls are a bit jank. If you can tell it's made with love, that's all that really matters. If someone's put their heart and fucking soul into a game, it'll be a good game. Even if it's janky as all hell. I'm so scared of starting to learn how to make my games. Oh, Dash, you'll be fine. You have such awesome concepts as well. Like, I love reading your game concepts in the Discord. No, that's completely fair, Dash. You got to get yourself settled and situated, and then you can start doing the creative thing a little bit less impeded, as it were. I just love the bins so much. Also, we can rummage in the bins. We got a med kit. Like, the design of the park in general is just differently impeded. Yeah, exactly. Impeded in the time department, but not as much in the finances department. I am very adept at doing mediocre stuff, lots of them. And there is nothing wrong with that, Poirot. I am the same. I am exceptionally adept at being mediocre. And you know what? It works for me. That's what matters. So, another thing I'm not going to do on this playthrough that I did on my last playthrough was go, ooh, what's that? I wonder if shooting it opens a door. No, shooting it electrocuted me. So we're not going to do that. There is something in here that we cannot get until much, much later, but we are going to be in here anyway, because it gets us this. It's a laser sight for a handgun. Who left this lying around? Very bad at being mediocre. I can't be perfect, why even try? Yeah, Slow's like that, and I'm just like, you know what? Even if I make something that everyone else thinks is perfect, I'm gonna fucking hate it and say that it's shit, so I should just stop caring if it's shit or not. And that has done me a lot of favors. It's a toilet. There's something in there, but I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. Because would it be a survival horror game unless there was an opportunity to put your hand down a toilet? It's a magazine. Beyond Magazine, August 1987. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Could this possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. And there's the photograph he took.
Does it have to be human?
Nikki, thank you very much for the treat for the bar staff. I have been very thoroughly treated already this stream. Thank you, everybody. It's a bunny from a bunny. Oh yeah, I get that, Dash. I even get praise now and then on the stuff I just like kind of do without thinking too much about. Yeah. I get praise on that stuff too, and I'm just like, there. Oh, I just spotted another crow. There's a crow in the toilet. If I hadn't twisted the camera around a little bit, I would not have spotted that in the corner there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spin the camera around so you can you see that? Can you see that wiggling red mass? Remember that. We're going to need to know about that later. Something's blocking it. Okay, that's 2. It's going well so far. I love knowing about wriggling red masses. Indeed. Like, I went in there right at the beginning of my first playthrough and was just like, oh, well, that's going to be a thing later, isn't it? My favourite pastime. Now, I could be running here, but I'm not gonna. It's backpack. UFO tour 1988. It's empty. Did somebody lose it?
Pickles.
Oh my god, that has pickles in the URL, and my bot picked it up as a sound command. Fantastic. I know writers who use subtle foreshadowing and they're all cowards. I know, right? Okay, so this is where we can start using the... I do love the pickles soundbite from RoboCop Rogue City. Hell of a game. It was such a good game. I had so much fun streaming it. We were the best Robo-Dad to... Oh, fuck. What's his name? Can anybody remember the name of the kid that we basically adopted? He had like a really American name. It's a bottle containing an antidote. What is it? Some kind of dead animal? Soundbite really does help. Was so out of the blue hearing RoboCop say that. Yeah, it's great. No worries, Nikki. You enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge. Played the demo in Next Fest. Yeah, so I found out about Rogue City, found out that if you pre-ordered it, you got the RoboCop 1 RoboCop armor, and went, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm dropping 40 quid on this fucking game. I bought that for $40. Can't make out any features. It's a big crow. Look at him. Look at the beautiful derpy boy. I love him. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss. Do you know where he is? Bought a key for it and I'm so happy I did. Yeah, it's such a great game. It's such good fun. What amused me was that I started playing it when it first came out on stream, and about halfway through my playthrough, they patched it. And it was janky as all fuck after they patched it. It's like they were getting too many good reviews and were like, no, this needs to be more Euro jank. We will Euro jank it in the patch. It was great. Crows are so gender, aren't they just? Hello, Hans. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. And Grox as well. Welcome in. Are you War Thundering together again? Just checked in to go to the Lurkers Lounge. No worries at all, Grox. You enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge. So there's a bear trap on the floor, which is your first sign that something may have gone wrong at this theme park. Crowbar. I am loving having the crowbar.
Hello there.
Obtained a grenade. Just check we've not missed anything. We have missed something. Some shotgun shells. We don't have a shotgun yet, but that doesn't stop us from carrying the shells around for when we do. Smashy. Bottle containing an antidote. Also, look at the posters. They're just so good. They are so good. Wait. You're saying theme parks aren't supposed to have bear traps and grenades? No, they're not, Tabby. They are not. Seno, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, and thank you for the treat for the bar staff. Ah, the other thing I'm not allowed to do if I want to get an S rank is use the delightful little machine over there. I'll still walk over to it and show you things. And that explains my lifetime ban from Chessington. Bravo. The treat for the bar staff is a daisy. Thank you very much, Seno. So, this here is a fortune-telling machine, and in the context of this game, it gives you hints on what you need to do. I hadn't realised that when I came over to it initially. On my first playthrough, I was like, ooh, fortune-telling machine, what do you do? Presses the button. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm glad you got to have the service finally, Senno. And that the ground thawed so that you could do that. And I can imagine that was... I don't know if cathartic is quite the right word, but I can understand where you're coming from there. That would have been very, very tiring, but good for the soul in a way. Future Crow's Ultron, indeed. Bravo. Bravo. So, we won't be using the hint machine, but I can assure you the hints are really good. They're just cryptic enough that you don't feel like you're just being spoon-fed the answer. You do have to do a little bit of thinking, because when I got my first hint, I knew what I needed to go and do anyway, because it was literally go through the only open door. But yeah, you get 10 hints throughout your playthrough, as you can see from the number 10 on the top of it there. And that will count down as you go through. Yes, I saw you were working on auto splits for it. Ooh, that's very exciting, Street. I would very much like to pilfer those auto splits when they're ready, because, yeah, I think I'm going to be learning the run for this. The devs have actually said, for those in chat that aren't familiar with this game, or with speedrunning in general, the devs have basically gone, we want you to break our game and we want you to break it hard. And the Clock Tower community has gone, well... Since you asked so nicely. Oh, it's great when devs do that, though. Like, there is nothing more satisfying for a speedrunner than the devs going, no, we want you to fuck the game up completely for your speedrun and make it super fast. Do it. Do it. It's great. It's lovely to have that. What are you doing there, Crow? Silly little guy. You're not a chameleon. Oh, just trashing that one. It is super helpful. Don't know if reaching out in Twitter DMs is the way to go, though. Well, they're two guys and some of their mates, so... like... it might just take them a while to get back. Very confused, Borb, yeah. That crow had encountered an error and needed to restart. What's this? 2106. I think it's written in blood. Is it a code for something? My favourite thing is when you surprise them. Once saw a GDQ run of Double Dragon Neon where they had a couple of the devs via phone. Runner shows a trick. If you do A, B, and C, then the enemies don't spawn in this next section. Devs, what? Yeah, it's great when that happens. There was a run of Blade. Is it Blade Trinity? There was a run of the super cursed Blade video game at AGDQ this year. And they had the devs doing commentary during the run, and it was so fun. I'll always love the GDQ runs of Battle Block Theatre where they got Stamper on. Yes! It's a set of stairs. Let's go up. It's a newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, May 1986. Crow Country Theme Park opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta.
Explore Fairy Tale Town, Haunted Hilltop, and Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right. It appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. Staff memo. If a swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. It's a wheel. It doesn't turn. There's a strange mechanical swan head. Do I need to put something in its mouth? We don't have anything to put in its mouth right now, so we won't. It's a wheel. I'm pretty sure it's broken. What's this? Oh, it's been broken. I wouldn't know how to repair it. I get through the escaping the Enclave in Project Purity bit in Fallout 3 by murdering the guy with the heart condition. You can get through it a bit faster, yep. We need an egg in this trying time. We do need an egg in this trying time. Bravo. Another humdinger of a joke. Well done. So, the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I'd assumed that the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. So, I read that memo and was like, "Ooh, can I put a grenade in there?" The answer is no. I'm on fire tonight, apparently. Oh shit, I'm on fire! Bravo. Bravo. Yeah, so I tried to put a grenade in here and wasn't allowed to feed the swan a grenade. Which I think is just unacceptable. They're egg-shaped. Look at them. That's just a danger egg. Right? Oh, yeah, seeing as we're in the inventory, check out the inventory. Everybody getting those classic Resident Evil vibes? Yeah, forbidden egg, yep. That Resident Evil style health meter, yeah, it's great, isn't it? I like how her condition is fine. This is fine. We've got a nice picture of her up at the top, and we've got her ID card. Police ID 05061, Mara Forest. Date of birth, January 12th, 1965. Firearms expert. I would like you folks to remember that. It will become important later. Is there a typewriter save system? No, there is not. It has its own save system. Fine, good, yeah, great, just dandy. You? Yeah, that's basically what's happening here. So we'll leave the swan boats alone. David Suchet with the fucking white suit looks magnificent. What are you watching? Rocket. Boop. A grenade! Poirot, what else? Oh, of course you're watching Poirot. Duh. Is this a real door? Or is it just fantasy? Hello, Cyborg, welcome in. I think it's locked, but there's no keyhole. What about that little post box? It's a post box. There's a bronze keyhole. We don't have any keys yet, so we're just gonna leave that alone. It's a grenade! Grenade is a key? No? We're not allowed to blow the park up, apparently. Hello, angry mushroom man. It's a giant mushroom. He doesn't look very happy. Is this a door? I can't see a way to open it. Oh, Wicked Rocket. Fairy. There's something in the tree. It's a wooden carving of a woman. She's facing the other way. Rude. It's a Polaroid camera. I think it's broken. That's a pretty good picture. The blood effect on the overlay is a little bit much, though. She turned her back on us. She did. She has turned her back on us. We're just going to ignore the dude in the middle of the path and pick up some handgun ammo. He'll be fine, right? Rummage around in a trash can. Oh, it's a soda can. Meh. Check this door. Big door. I think it's blocked from the other side. I suppose we should talk to you, shouldn't we? Hello. Sir? What happened here? Huh? Who? My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mole. Guy from the newspaper, a magazine article earlier. I worked for 12 hours today, barely ate, and somehow ended up having post-overtime drinks. Everything is pain. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Cyborg. Put your feet up, relax. Figured it was him given the better photo. Yep. I just needed a clearer photo. A photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things, I don't know. Those people, they saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. I should help him. What did you say your name was? Mara. Come on. I think we should take a look at your leg. We'll give him a healing item. Let's bandage his leg up. Hey, I see what you did there. Poirot. Bravo. Bravo. Oh, very nice, Cyborg. I heard that as Arthur Mole and wondered briefly what happened to the other half. Grenades happened. Well done, everybody. That was a wonderful tag team effort on Tidders and Tabby's part. Thanks. I should help him. I still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. I moved Arthur to my car. It's okay, everybody. The window's down. He's got his favourite music on. He'll be safe there, for now. Avoid the bear trap. There's a note on the floor. Tree Lady, 3184. Pick up that medkit. It's an old cigarette machine. You can disarm the bear traps by shooting at them, but you can also lure enemies into them to kill them. So I like to just leave them alone and hope that enemies walk into them to save me some bullets. Oh boy, do I know that feeling, Rocket. I have so many painting projects that just aren't moving. Like, all of my painting energy goes on the rats at the minute for obvious reasons, but, yeah. Also, of course, because I'm live, my nose is itching, so please excuse me as I deal with that. Why does it always start itching while I'm live? It's so annoying. It's an old cigarette machine. I'm not allowed to smoke. So there's been a couple of things that have happened so far that if you are like me, you might be going, if you're not, don't worry about it. If you are...
Rubbish. This is an abomination.
Really rubbish haunting. Yep. We get our first encounter with an enemy. Oh yeah, I've not got an upgraded gun yet. I ran too far and have run outside. That's fine. It gives me a second to reload without getting bitten. According to who, Mara? Fuck the police. ACAB includes Mara. Does it though? Does it though? It's already on there, Torpor. When you pick it up, it automatically goes onto the gun, because we now have a laser sight. Which we did not have when we shot the gate open. Or when we shot the first crow. So the scopes in this game are laser sights. It doesn't change your perspective or anything like that. So I'm now at caution level of injury, because I injured myself. That's okay. We'll do a med kit. I'm sort of sweeping the room as we go through in case there's any crows lurking in here somewhere. I'm gonna go over here. Gonna take a look at this. It's a wooden crate. There's a note taped to the lid. Ship to Marvin Trumbull, 1806, Acaria River even. Para, Brazil, South America, 66010-020. Contents: samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. Is this a crate full of gold ore? Thank you, Chibi Tan. Yes, we will go for our union mandated break very soon. Okay, no crows hiding here. Crows like shiny stuff. They do like shiny stuff. Speaking of which, what's that? A med kit. It's a bookshelf. Mining Your Own Business. Economics of the Mining Industry by Joseph J. Carden. It's a staff memo. Remember, to get into the fairy pond area, say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. Racist fairy. Couldn't hurt to try. It's a collection of video game tips. So this is what I was mentioning earlier when we get to a save room. Any video game tip posters that have been on the walls, whether we've looked at them or not, they're all here. All That Glitters, A History of the 1848 Gold Rush by Stephen E. Cook. It's a map. It shows the surrounding area. Our map now. It's a fireplace. The fire is crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. Maybe it won't. There are our save points. So this is a save room, as you may have guessed. You can kind of tell by the nice chill twinkly music as well. But that seems like an appropriate place for us to take our union mandated break, and we will finish exploring the room. Ooh, new door in the room. New door in the room. New door. New door. That door was not there before. It's here now. How does that wall know how many crows we still need to shoot? Suspicious face. Yeah, it's very sus. I want to know what's behind that door. Okay. Now is a... Oh, well spotted, Tabby. I would not have spotted that. I thought it was part of the decorations, despite having been in here multiple times today. Now is a great time, everybody, to have a stretch, grab a snack, refresh your drinks, get some fresh air because it is fucking horrendous today. Even now the sun's gone down, it's still really fucking warm. So do all that important meet mecha maintenance, especially if it's really hot where you are, like it is for me right now. And I will see you lovely folks in 3 minutes. BRB. All of those at once. Sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. Have you considered a child?
Thunders your hawk.
Ah! No!
Hang
We're
it!
at 79%!
We've done so much work! Robbed! Yeah, we've been robbed! It's great, I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. This is why I like hanging out with you
see,
two.
there's like 3 modes
Oh.
my conversation has, which is filth, affirmations, and so that's why we need to like
I found
rebuild
the cum.
society.
I will take that compliment, Tidders. Thank you. Would like some more muscles, though. Look at me, taking fucking compliments without arguing the toss. If only Slow was here to hear this. Good.
Thunders your hawk.
Ah!
No!
Hang
We're
it!
at 79%!
We've done so much work! Robbed! Yeah, we've been robbed!
Yes. Happy Squig. Very happy Squig. This is so cool. Oh yeah!
That's it, piss off! Go nick someone else's chips. Will this get rid of the dollar that's stuck in our hand? I don't think it will. Oh no.
Wait here for a second.
We're just gonna spend the whole game with this dollar stuck in our hand now. Yeah, I'm gonna not.
Welcome back from the break, everybody.
I'll take it. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I went and washed my face to see if I could stop my nose itching. Thank you, Tabby. And yes, Poirot, I also hate it when new random doors appear in my house. Especially when they just lead to some random other world. Thank you, Tidders. What was I gonna... Yeah, you may have seen during the break that the Tiltify incentive poll for Friday, for next Friday's community night, is currently Call to the Lamb winning. So if you want to see something else on Friday's community night, you can donate using the link at !charity and select your preferred community night game option from the list. Oh, Porthos. You are so adept at just destroying things just by existing near them. You're lucky you're cute. He's just knocked all the cameras over. Thank you, Rocket. It's a letter. State Court, 185 Central Avenue, SW. Southwest? Porthos, thank you for the treat for Porthos. Porthos the Destructor. Oh, I've just noticed the captions have decided to have a nap during the break and I've not turned them back on, so give me a sec. I'll fix that. It seems that they set themselves to their version of idle, which is just switched off. If there's no noise for 3 minutes. So every time I take a 3-minute break, they're just like, nah, we sleep now. Yeah, the screams from the void should stop after midnight. It's so rude to carry on. Yeah, 185 Central Avenue Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia 30303, United States. Legal summons. Dear Mr. Crow, I am writing to you in relation to the incident which occurred within your theme park in July of 1988. As you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours. As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. Your presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. Sincerely, G. Williams, State Court. Porthos, please do not lick my leg. That is really weird and off-putting. Yes, you're very cute, but my leg is wet now and it's your fault. Dogs. Udavame. On Friday, 2 a.m. maybe. Yeah, okay. We can give him a bit of a pass on a Friday. Some handgun ammo? Oh, and his breath smells like sewage. Do I want to be a little shit? Because I already know the code. Because I wrote it down. Pretty sure I wrote this one down. I wrote a lot of codes down during this game. Was that one, wasn't it? Was it? Was it this one? Let's find out. No, it wasn't. Okay. Maybe I didn't write it down. Okay. We can't do that one now, because I can't remember it. I've forgotten it already. Oh, God. Wet leg. It's a collection of staff memos. Codes written down to cut time feels so old school. So, when I start speedrunning this, I will be, because I'll probably do a hundo run. I like doing 100% runs of games, because I'm one of those people. So I will probably have a page in my little book of speedrun strats that just has every single code listed in the order that you find the thing that you can enter the code into, just on a page. Because that's what I do for all my other runs. It's what I do for Narita Boy. It's what I do for Perception. I just have all the codes listed down so that I can look at the specific page for that game and just to have a quick reference for the codes. I would do the same thing for Signalis, but some of those change and I'm still learning that run. I'm really, really bad at the Signalis speedrun. I'm old enough to remember keeping a notebook by the PC for saving progress in games like Lemmings. Yep. I used to write the codes for the Mega Drive games that I played. Like, so some folks in chat won't remember having to do this, but some folks in chat will. Sega Mega Drive didn't have any means of you actually saving a game progress, but some of them were surprisingly long considering the small amount of storage space. So what they would do is when you unlocked a new level, they would give you a 4-digit code or a 4-image code that you had to put in to get you straight back to that level next time you played. So you didn't technically lose your progress. And I had a couple of games that were like that, where I would literally just have a little notepad where I wrote the codes down so that I could immediately get back to where I was for next time I played. Some of the JRPGs had a save feature, thankfully. Yeah. I never played any of the JRPGs. So this is another thing that's really neat about the save rooms. It's a shame that you don't have access to this outside of the save rooms because my memory is terrible. But every single staff memo you've interacted with appears in the staff memo book in every save room. So if you need to go back for a specific bit of information, it will be in here. Notes that you find on the floor are not included in that. Saving meant more chips in the cartridge is so high a cost. Yeah, exactly. It's an ashtray. Surprised this whole place hasn't burned down. Tolman's Records, March 21st, 1988. Monday morning, driving to work. Boss calls into my car radio. Doesn't normally do that. Something has obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone is down there. Get to work, check the security cameras. Someone is down there. He's standing right by the pool. All security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records. Doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only just been triggered. I turn on the intercom, try to communicate, no response. But I can hear the sound he's making. Something is wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. It's a vending machine. I don't have any change on me. Kick it. Wait for it. Nothing. It's a page from a magazine. Okay, so that's another control tip. I think we've looked at everything here. Yep, we have. We have looked at everything in this room. Yeah, definitely looked at everything in this room. Can we look at the door? No, we can't look at the door. So we'll leave now. Oh, don't like that. Oh, but wait. There's more. There's a reason that I was hyped enough about this game to play it a second time today and share it with you all. Put it that way. I am very, very excited to share this with you all. I've had so much fun with it today. Tiny bugs in the vents. So I'm now injured again. These little guys here are the bane of my existence. Because they can get under things, and then you can't hit them, but they can hit you. Calling it now, the end boss is a raccoon crow hybrid. No, mine and D-Max Fusion is not in this game. Shit, I missed. Tree Lady 3184. Uh-oh. Running low on bullets. 3184. Red barrel do go boom, which is what I was trying to do before when it was closer to the red barrel, but I didn't think it would be close enough there for that to work. There's the Polaroid again. Okay. 3184. Oh, she's reading about this. No worries at all, Nat. You rest well. Thank you for being here, though. It's been lovely to see you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Prithee, hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. Is it? Or was it? Yeah, it's great fairy. O great fairy of fairest forest. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? I will. Follow me. Whoosh. Bye, fairy. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah, the enemies that you encounter all look a little different. No two are alike, which is pretty neat. You see this one's got like a big arm. I'm trying to bait them towards the barrel. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey, Primbles. Welcome in. Prithee, big arm and small swim trunks. Yep. Could fit through here. It's an engraved message. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure reflective water of our fairy pond. It's a pool of water. It's filthy. Hey, Beefcake, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I think there's something behind it. Pay no attention to the pump behind the curtain. So I know what I need to do here, but I'm going to do this the slow way so that folks can, you know, get the proper experience of a first playthrough. What horrors await us in the stream this evening? Oh, well, that would be telling, Beefcake. So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. If you run the filter pump, behind the curtain, with the incorrect pressure, too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. So. I just spotted a crow. There we go. Ha-ha! We've got a control box here, which we hopefully won't need if I do this correctly. We've got a valve here, and we've got the pump over here. So if we angle ourselves so we can see the pump, we examine the valve, we tighten it, we can see that the dial on the pump goes up. We actually overpressure it on purpose. Walk away, walk over to the pump, wait patiently, and pull the lever. Now, if we hadn't done that, if we'd have pulled the lever, Kronk, wrong lever. If we hadn't pulled the lever whilst it was in the white zone there, the room would have filled with noxious gas and we would have become poisoned, which we don't want, because that would require me to use a healing item, and I've already used one healing item, and I've got to limit my use of healing items, because otherwise I will not get an S rank on this playthrough. It's the fairy from the tree. She's holding a key. That rhymed. Obtained bronze key. We're gonna not go the way we're supposed to go. We're gonna go this way, because there's stuff for us over here. Like a crow hiding behind a bin. It's full of trash. And handgun ammo. It is indeed, Primbles. That is exactly what it's meant to look like. So this is the first 3D game and the first survival horror game from this dev team. I say dev team, it's 2 people and a handful of their friends for this one. And it's the people that made the Detective Grimoire games. You might have been here for when we played Tangle Tower on stream. It's also the people that made Haunt the House, if you ever played that. Because I know I've not played that on stream. I really should. Haunt the House is one of those games that I feel like it was a bit of a sleeper hit. And I really, really should just stream it for you folks, because it does not get enough love. Oh, it's those people? Damn. Yeah, it's those people, Rocket. I have been following this game and the dev team since we played Tangle Tower on stream. Talk about a genre jump. The thing is, Rocket, every single game they've made is a different genre, a different style. Like, Haunt the House is... it's kind of a Ghost Mastery style game, but it's super fucking cutesy. So it's sort of a strategy game. Light touch strategy, admittedly. But then they made the Detective Grimoire games, which are obviously point-and-click adventure puzzle games, and now they've made this. They also made a puzzle game that was Switch exclusive that I can't remember the name of right now. But yeah, they don't stick to a single genre. They never have. It's always a delight to see what they want to come out with next, and it's always a really good game as well. Like, they haven't had one game that hasn't been really fucking good. And this is no exception to that. There's a panel in the wall. It's a model of a crow with robot parts. The very last time I went to the theatre with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow, since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Mine now. Secret found, Magnum laser. We don't have a Magnum, but that's okay. When we do, we've got a laser sight for it. But yeah, so I was super hyped for this coming out. I sent the devs a message asking if I could have a copy of the game to review. So technically this was... No, this was received free of charge. Technically this is a sponsored stream, but it's also not, because I played the entire game off stream and loved it so much I wanted to share it with you all. I mean, I knew I would love it anyway, because I absolutely adore everything that the devs have done. They're just very talented. It's a staff memo. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant trident? That thing is expensive. And without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood? I'd go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Okay, so that's given us a bit of information for something we're going to need later. Oh, hello. We probably could have not done that. But that's okay. We can turn this off now. So, we know there is a little bronze lock here, and now we have a bronze key. So let's do the thing. Do you have to kill all the overly friendly patrons? No, you do not. Just like with any good survival horror game, you don't have to kill any of them if you don't want to. There are 4 optional mini-bosses. Do they swarm you if not? There are some areas of the game where it can get a little swarmy if you don't pick some of them off. In fact, there's a note that you can pick up later on in the game that literally says you don't have to kill them, but it will make moving around difficult later, which I thought was a nice touch. A very classic Resident Evil rocket, yeah. That is 100% the vibe they're going for with this, and I think they have knocked it out of the fucking park. Like, there is enough Resident Evil and Silent Hill vibes here to really scratch that itch. Did everybody notice the chain move there? There you go. Hello, Muzzy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Character design reminds me of Final Fantasy VII a bit. Yes, it is designed to look very PlayStation-y, and I think it works really well. Gasoline and grenades? Fun! No. No. We're not doing that today. I do love a bit of arson, but that might be a bit much. Tolman's Records, June 3rd, 1986. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go to plan. Problem 1, they spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2, there was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. Bobby, I've been really good today. Don't worry, there will be arson later, just not explosive arson. Who doesn't love a wee bit of arson? Exactly. Not just the arson frog that Wib drew. Yep. You cannot stop me from torching that windmill. You are correct, I cannot, for you are very far away. Although they are also beloved. Of course they are. We know. I'm getting paid. Hey, as long as you're getting paid. And then, the deal breaker. They started asking questions about the roots. They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. It's a large metal tank. I wonder what's inside. It's a pipe valve. It's missing the handle. Oh, there's a valve on top. I think it's low on fuel. It's a metal tank. It smells like gasoline, but it's almost empty. Good job we picked up some gasoline. What did Frankenstein do to you? Bravo. Arson Frog is friend. Arson Frog is friend. I was going to make a very mediocre pun, but it only works in French. Feel free to say it in French, and any French speakers in chat, I'm sure, will find it very funny. I might understand it. French puns are fine. They are. There's a good amount of gasoline inside. We'll need that later. We don't need it now. It's a staff memo. If you can't find the crank handle, it's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. Thanks, helpful. Egg-shaped, eh? Yeah, gee, I wonder what that's for. It's a crane mechanism. There's a wheel. The mechanism is incomplete. Coincidence? 100% yes. So we don't have anything that we need here yet. However, it's a bucket. There's something inside. Found the shotgun laser. We will be getting a shotgun later. Also, the laser sights in this are all different colours. Crow on the railing! Well spotted, Tabby. Absolute legend. If you weren't already a VIP, I'd make you a VIP for your services to crow spotting. Yeah, the laser sights in this are color-coded. So we've got a red one for our handgun. We've got a green one for the shotgun and a blue one for the Magnum. which I think is absolutely fantastic because I'm not colorblind, so unfortunately there's no colorblind accessibility that I've seen in the settings. But for me, it's really good for helping me make sure that I've got the correct gun equipped because I'm really bad for that. We found a banana peel. I like the way the banana peels look in this game. They're very small bananas. Yeah, it's a shame that they're not configurable. And I think the one complaint I have about this game, and it's not really a serious complaint, is when I try and shoot at stuff and there's like a knee-height obstacle in the way, even if the thing is the same height as me, sometimes the game just eats my shot. If that makes sense? Because there's an obstacle between us. The pun is, you have a very strange taste in your fruit toppings. In French, pomegranate is also called a grenade. Oh my god, that's amazing. Pomegranates are grenades in French? I love that. Hitboxes are hard. They are. Which is why I say it's a complaint, but it's not like a major complaint, because if you've never had to do a 3D hitbox before, you're gonna have a little bit of a... You're gonna have a hard time, and that's okay. That's fine. Okay, so we need to find the other door that has a bronze lock. Hey, Crow. I like that there's actual crows in the game as well, not just all the fake crows. It's a sign. Cosmic Future, coming summer 1990. It was supposed to be finished this year. Now it'll never happen. Here at Crow Country, we can't wait to share our optimistic vision of the future with you. Douglas Pike, Park Operations. So, this gives us a lot of information based on some of the stuff we've already read. So we went into that little side room and there was the robot crow. With the note pinned to it about suggesting a new theme park area in honor of the writer's daughter who had passed away. There you go. He did it. He said he wasn't going to, but he decided to do it. I bet the future of 1990 is going to be so cool. I know, right? Handgun ammo. Hooray! Just reload the gun. It's a staff memo. If you're looking for the machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. I told them not to take it, and they took it anyway. You can't reason with swan boat people. Possibly my favourite staff note in the entire game, just for the you can't reason with swan boat people. Like, who are the swan boat people? What are they to the rest of the team? Why can they not be reasoned with? Okay, I've got too many antidotes in my pocket, so I can't pick that one up. It's a handwritten letter. Hey, Ed. Want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. That needs to be a sound command. You can't reason with swan boat people. I'll get that sorted. I'll get that sorted for you. Just like we wanted, there's a disused mine here. The locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much work to get it looking the part. Marv. There's a crow there. I'm gonna kick this vending machine first. Wait for it. Nothing. Boo. I think the vending machines give you stuff based on what you already have in your inventory and what you need. for want of a better description. Because it certainly seems like... Can they be crowbarred? Oh, maybe. I'll have to try that when we've got one that's... Because I tried it on the one that was on the car and it wouldn't let me. But maybe one that's on the ground I'll be able to. There's a hole in the fence. Looks like it was done with wire cutters. I think this is how Arthur got in. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. I see you, you sneaky little bugger, hiding in the fungus. Okay, let's try it. No, we can't. Gotta shoot him. Look at him, though. He's having the time of his life in there, isn't he? Sneaky little beggar. Okay. Good little hiding spot. Yeah, it was a very good hiding spot. I mean, they've got to be fairly inventive considering... Like, I beat this game in a day. And that's with shenanigans. So, and I know the speed runs down to like 45 minutes now, I think. Something like that. So it's not a long game in the grand scheme of things. Not that it needs to be. It tells its story perfectly in that space of time. I'm now very wary of crows hiding in the mushrooms. Like, would they do the same thing twice? Maybe not. Oh, I was so busy looking at the walls that I didn't notice the bear trap and just walked straight into it. I'm a fool. I'm gonna have to be super careful now. So I've already used one healing item, but we're barely anywhere in the game so far. Yeah, I was looking to see if there were any hiding up in the rafters and wasn't paying attention to where I was running, which is... Oh, are you ready, everybody? Brace yourselves, because it's about to get freaky. You hear that? Do you see that? Just gonna reload my gun. Hey, big fella. Hug it. I am not hugging it. I need to not die. Nope. I do have a little bit of trouble sometimes with the way that the camera spins when I go into aim mode. Because you have to be in aim mode to fire. And it auto snaps to the direction that Mara's facing in. Oh dear, I'm out of bullets. That's okay. We don't need to kill this guy, we just need to lure him away from that door. Come on, come this way. That's it. That's it. There we go. I saw another crow. I'll come back for it when I've got bullets. Thank you though, Tabby. Shooting it in the butt feels kind of rude, I must say. I'm sorry, it was my safest option at the time, and then I completely failed to do anything useful with my bullets. I'm gonna go this way first. Now, there is a puzzle in here that we literally cannot do right now. I figured out what I needed to do quite quickly, like before I'd got all of the tools to be able to solve the puzzle. The puzzles in this I wouldn't say are particularly difficult. None of them really gave me that much trouble. The only trouble I had with any of them was actually finding the tools I needed to be able to completely solve them. Like, I knew the answers, I just hadn't got the things that the game required me to have to be able to answer them, if you know what I mean. First time I've ever been let down by shooting someone unprovoked in the butt. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Of all the things to complain about. I told her it's not an alcohol bottle, it's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. That actually seemed to placate her. It's an Iron Maiden. I think it's some kind of torture device. It's a metal handle. It's a winch for the torture rack. This isn't necessary, just so you know. That was fun. I would have made a good medieval torturer guy. Wait, no, I take that back. Is this an actual functional torture room? No, it is not. No, it is not. It is a theme park torture room. It's a newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, January 1987. South American gold mine linked to local landowner. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently the site, near the north coast of the state of Para, is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least 2 major international companies. But why, you ask, are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it's recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by local landowner and businessman Edward Crowe. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta. And indeed, it seems there has been some effort to cover up Mr. Crow's connection to this profitable gold mine. While eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we've finally discovered the source of Crow's vast wealth. Mars an egg? Maybe. Oop. Didn't want to read the newspaper again. It's a bloody sheet. There's something underneath it. It's a computer. I'm not good at computers. Try anyway. Access denied. But there's a slot for a disk. Oh, really, Poirot? Fascinating. Learn something new every day here. There's a button. Should I press it? We're going to press the button. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, no, I knew what you meant, Tabby. That's the only time she says anything like that, so maybe? But also, maybe it was just the phrase she used there. The power switch for the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. Yes, that's the other side of the park. Yes, that means you're in the wrong place. But what's that? It's a box of Magnum ammo. We have found our 3rd secret. It's a metal door. It won't budge. Headcanon, all characters are trans unless proven otherwise. Yep, fair play. I'm down with that. So we can't go anywhere else over here. But that's fine. Back we go. I like that her dress has some blood on to indicate an injury. Yeah, so she's in caution mode right now, so we are actually going to heal up. There we go. She's fine now. It's a vending machine. Let's kick it. Wait for it. Handgun ammo came out. Hooray! See, it gave us what we needed. And now we have ammo. Right, where was that crow you saw, Tabby? Let's go back and have a look for it. We'll get that now. Was it in here? Yeah, so the blood stays until you go into a new room and then it disappears again. Yeah, where did you spot that crow? It's on the back sign in front of the big crow. Oh. Back sign in front of the big... Ah, so it is. Well spotted. You're good at this. You're very good at this. We've also got an antidote here, but I don't think I've used any yet, so... Can't carry any more right now. No. We're just going to leave that guy to vibe. Really, Dash? That is interesting. Okay, so what have we got? It's a signpost. The Dungeon, Witchwood, Haunted Manor, the Crypt. Oh, fantastic, Poirot. I love doing stuff like that. Etymology is fun. Entomology, also fun. More handgun ammo. Good. We love to see it. And some shotgun shells. For the shotgun that we don't have. There's a map. Our map now. I've not actually showed you folks the map yet. So this is the map. And as we find new maps for specific locations, they appear on this big map. So we've always just got one big map. It's not like Silent Hill where you have lots of little maps for different locations. Because technically this is just one location with lots of different themed rooms. It all just appears on the one map, which is nice. And you've got a key for in case you've never played a game like this before and don't know what the different symbols mean, which is nice as well. And if we could get the cabinet open in the save room up there in Crow's Lounge, we'd also have an option to turn on the secrets locations. But we don't at the moment because I forgot the code. There's a crow. How do I get that little bugger? Because he's right up there. Yeah, can't do it from this angle. Oh, that's going to be a tricky one. Can I do it from here? There we go. Oh, that took way more bullets than it should have. It's an old cigarette machine. I'm not allowed to smoke. So this is set in 1990, and her police ID... Wrong button. Her police ID says she was born in 1965, so how old is she? 25? Is that right? Yeah. 25. She's 25. She's old enough to smoke, she's old enough to drink in America. What are you doing? Trying to get through this door. Oh, right. Is it locked? Obviously. Is there another way around? It's possible. Right. I'll go have a look. It's a tent made of sticks. The entrance is blocked. Also, shout out to them never having Mara bend over She bends properly at the knee instead of at the back. Mara has a nice healthy spine, unlike me. There's an indentation. Is something missing? We don't have what we need for there yet. It's a face. He's smiling at me. Gross. Couldn't move him. You know, I think he's fine where he is. Let's see if we can conserve some ammo this time. There we go. And that didn't hurt me. Good. Some more handgun ammo. Ah, this guy can get stuck sometimes behind that cinder block, which isn't massively helpful. I mean, it means we don't have to kill him. Ooh, didn't get stuck that time. There we go. And that's why I don't like deactivating the bear traps. Healthy spine. Sounds fake. I know, right? It's definitely a video game. It's completely ruined my immersion. No 25-year-old has good back health. It's a trash can. I'll have a little rummage. It's an apple core. It's a staff memo. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you'll need the crank candle. It's locked in the safe in the southeast utility corridor. The code for the safe is something to do with the crypt, I think. You spotted another crow. Let me see if I can spot it. Is it hiding up here? No. Is it hiding over here? No. Where did you see it? Ah, there it is. It's behind the owl. Was that the one you spotted, Tabby? Or is there another one? It's an animatronic bird. He's hootin' and a hollerin'. Seems like he hoots 5 times, then stops. Is he supposed to be an owl? He's shaped more like a bell. Gee, I wonder what he could be trying to convey to us with his bell shape and his hooting. Ta-da! And also, because I know we need to do this, because you get the information for it later. Ta-da! Secret ammo. You don't get that information until way later in the game. But I already knew it, so why don't we just do it now while we're here? Speedrun strats? We're not actually going to go that way, though. We're going to go this way. And solve this puzzle. It's a gravestone. Solomon Wesselby. 1855 to 1909. It's a gravestone. Estelle. 1898 to 1938. It's a gravestone. Solina. 1805 to 1872. Norbert Easley, 1833 to 1891. Ta-da! Great little puzzle. I figured it out immediately. I mean, obviously I figured it out immediately this time because I already knew the answer, but I figured it out immediately when I came in here on my first playthrough as well. But still, great little puzzle. Seems that the word grenade comes from the name of the fruit in French. Ah, fantastic! We need to know about this for later. It's an engraved plaque. Here lies Ophelia, tragically drowned, daughter, sister, human. Again, getting a bit more information about the people that work at the park here. Classic Ophelia move, that. I know, right? Small tank of gasoline. Got some more gasoline. It's holding a shotgun. I don't think it's going to shoot me. Maybe I could use it. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. It broke. I guess it was just a plastic decoration. First seen in Hamlet by Billy Shakespeare. Indeed. So, Mara's a firearms expert, according to her police ID. There it is. Mara Forrest, firearms expert. The graves are very cool. She just tried to wrestle a plastic shotgun off of a theme park. Ride? Toy? I don't know what the right word is, but you know what I mean. Oh, I did it without blowing up the gravestone this time. Nice. Firearms expert and Lego impersonator, it seems. She does look a little bit Playmobil-y, doesn't she? Oh, thank you, Chibi-Tan. Yep. We'll get to a save room, and then we'll go for another break. It's a handle. What's this for? I broke it. What's that? It's a box of handgun ammo. Then you fix it. No, we just leave it there on the floor. It's fine. It's fine. Speaking of save rooms, it's a fire barrel. What are you doing here? The fire is crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. A curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. Maybe it won't. Now, we only have 3 save slots, so I'm going to have to just keep overwriting the same save, because I want to keep file 2. I could overwrite file 1, but I was going to go back and try something. Okay. We're going to go for our union-mandated break. So now, as always, is a great time to grab a snack, grab a drink, have a stretch, get some fresh air, do all that lovely meat mecha maintenance stuff, and I will be back with you in 3 minutes.